What's going on, YouTube? I was scrolling while I was driving by, and I seen Nicki Minaj live on Instagram. I said driving by, right? But I seen Nicki Minaj live on Instagram, and her and Mac Mang, and so she said something. I just hit record, of course, man, getting sick. But I had hit record, and I was like, I wonder what she in here talking about. And then she had made a comment. She said she just wish they stop trying to take my song off, and they got another song that's similar to that, but they ain't take hers off or whatever, whatnot. So I'm thinking to myself, what she talking about? I said, wow, she talking about, what I'm saying, old girl or whatever. And I'm like, man, I thought that was over with, but you know what I'm saying, how some people until they get it out their system, they're not gonna quit talking about it. And she have all the right in the world to talk about it for the simple fact I don't think it's right for the simple fact that what I'm saying, you got one on here and then you got another one. Like, don't get me wrong, Nicki a legend. She a legend. You can't take nothing from her. She been around for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Then even though she when had little man, the little baby, whatever the case may be, she went out and did that, but she was still, doing stuff or whatever or not. And she still got a record. And she came back and got a song with Lil Baby. Yes. Yeah, with Lil Baby, whatever. But I just find it crazy that, that she was talking about that to what's the name, and people in the comment were talking crazy. Like, I don't know. I don't know was her moderator on there or not, but they wasn't on there to catch that. And she seen that, and she snapped. Like, she really snapped. Like, I never heard her say words like that before. She probably have, but like I said, I just started like following her, whatever. But I used to follow her back in the day. You know what I'm saying, with her and Meek. You know what I'm saying. But yeah, she snapped at the old girl. Then like she came back and was like, you know what, I apologize for going off on, you know what I'm saying, because that wasn't right. But I guess you caught her at the wrong moment, and that's what anybody. If you catch somebody in the heat of the moment talking to somebody, and then a comment come in being rude, you gonna have to address that, or you could leave it alone. And some people leave it alone. Some people addressed it. She addressed it. I just never seen it like that, but she have a right to do it. You know what I'm saying? You came on her live, you know what I'm saying, talking crazy to her. I'm surprised, like, a lot of people, like, some people, like Kevin Gates, will add you. You know what I'm saying? But she didn't add her or whatever. She just finished going on about, what happened or whatever the case may be. And then the second verse, she had a part on there with Noodle Nez. Y'all know Noodle Nez from Battle Rap, Smack, Surf. Y'all know. But yeah, so she was addressing it, and then she was addressing what happened or whatever. And Nunez came in there and brought it back. You know what I'm saying? After she was gone with Mac Main with it, and then she had, what I'm saying, she had to start her live, or her live was bugging out. She said she seen his picture, but she didn't see him going. Everybody else seen him going. Like, I seen him going. I commented and said it was gone or whatever. But so Nunez came on there talking. Then she came on there talking about what happened, whatever. And then they was basically saying that why she called somebody a Karen, and what I'm saying, she got on with that or whatever, what case might not be, or whatever the case may be. But in nigga defense, like, I don't know, man. I ain't in it. I'm just here to show y'all, what I'm saying, to upload for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of y'all probably missed it and want to see. So I'm finna upload it and let y'all see. I'm going to put the time up on it. That skip right past me. I'm going to put her on 5 minutes. That skip past me because I know y'all want to hear me. It's cool. But I'm just going to put it on there. Oh, yeah. And then her fifth grade teacher came on there, and they had a moment. And it was like she and like the fifth grade teacher didn't know that was Nicki performing until she got home, and somebody called and told her, and she cried, dropped the phone. Well, as she said, she dropped the phone. And now her and Nicki finna reunite. They finna come together, you know what I'm saying, and be in the baby's life or whatever. Now she told Nicki that a long time ago that that's gonna change her life. Now Nicki about to change her life. Enjoy life, smile. They forget what they had got to say. You ain't got to hear this. You ain't popping. 505, Nikki.
Y'all, so who should I add? Should I add one more person? Yes. So women out there, don't stand for that nonsense. They want to do that. They want for you to feel crazy whenever you speak up about what's right and what's not. Is that 5e? Okay, y'all, who else should I add? And in the meantime, between time, but y'all, so it's a thing that I can't wait to talk to you guys about. What did I eat? Yeah. And I saw you guys said Doja, but Doja is not on, as I can see now. Oh yeah, and listen, and tomorrow, y'all, in the morning, I have a surprise for you. Am I eating ice? Well, not at the moment, but I can. What color are my panties? What color are my panties? They said, "Oh, I heard Papa scream." That's my baby. So y'all. Oh yes, I did see about wanting to have me in Sister Act 3, I think. And yes, I would gladly oblige. Yes, I would do it. I remember loving Sister Act 1, and then I remember on Sister Act 2, my idol, Lauryn Hill, was in it. And Life, man. So there's another full circle moment that recently happened in my life, and having to keep it from you guys has been um one of the most difficult secrets I've had to keep from y'all. Um, but man, I cannot wait until you see what I'm talking about, for you to know why life is so beautiful and why I want you to always freaking believe in yourself and never give up on yourself. Um, oh, so Miss Smith, I know it's probably so late and I know you're probably sleeping. I sent you a request. Oh,
Love you.
I love you too. How are you, Miss Smith?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm
Listen, you always stood for what was right. Always.
really.
Yes, you did, from a little girl.
So, in case you guys are wondering who this is my fifth grade teacher, Miss Smith, who I tell everyone who changed my life.
Oh.
One of the first teachers who changed my life. And I was so enamored with her. She oh my God, she had the best accessories. She would match her outfit so perfectly. I'm talking about, I didn't understand because her outfit would look beautiful, but she would also have the perfect shoes, perfect purse, perfect earrings, perfect bracelets, perfect rings to match. And I was like, it was so weird to me. My mother was a great dresser, and she was very into and she was sexy and miss all of that, and had a beautiful body and stuff. But it was when I went to your class, Miss Smith, I was like so in love with you because you were the best dressed, but you also brought out the creativity in me. But I don't know if I told you this part, Miss Smith, but it wasn't that I knew you really liked me, and I knew that you knew I really liked you, but you still were strict with me, and you didn't let me get away with, being disrespectful or having my attitude. Um, First of all, why do you think you and I connected instantly?
I think because of what you were talking about tonight, because you always stood your ground. You always knew what was right, and you were not afraid to say it. And I admired that in you. I really did. And listen, you were so, for people who don't know, I started in our school. I always loved drama and singing. Not that I could sing, but I loved it. And you were the star of my plays, and I loved doing it. And I remember, and I have video of you talking on the microphone and crying and saying, giving me an award. And like, I will never forget that. So, funny story, I did not know that Nikki was Onika. And I went to a Jay-Z, I didn't. So, and I don't know if you know this. So, I went to a Jay-Z concert with my sisters, and an Eminem Jay-Z concert, and you came out and performed. And I was like, oh my God, she's really good. Like, we were dancing and singing, did not know it was you. Went home, and a week later, True Hollywood, well, my old school, PS45, called and said, listen, Liz, True Hollywood Story keeps calling. You are Nicki Minaj's favorite teacher. And I literally dropped the phone. And I was like, oh my God. Nicki Minaj is Onika Mirage. And I ran downstairs. Kevin was there. He's like, where are you going? I go, I have video footage. I have, pictures. And everyone's like, what are you talking about? And remember, then I became part of E! True Hollywood Story and gave them footage from the plays and pictures. And I mean, listen, I joke because, you know, a lot of people will say, oh, you know, her dance moves are this. I said, I taught her everything she knows.
Oh my God. You didn't know that whole time, Miss Smith?
No, not until they reached out to me. Yeah. And I mean, I'm not even kidding. Like, those were my best, those years were my best. They were the best teaching. You know, I went on to teach for many years and then become a guidance counselor, but those were my most memorable. And I have our picture in my house. And
What?
so funny enough, I was with people last week and we were telling them the story, and you liked one of my posts. And the next day I was with them again, and she was like, oh my God, I can't believe that you were Nicki Minaj's teacher. And I said, well, here, let me show you. She liked the post, and the friends we were with, she goes, I'm in those pictures. She liked the picture.
Oh my God. Well, first of all, Miss Smith, do not tell that story, because me crying on the stage that day after the play got me dumped by my boyfriend.
No.
Yes, he dumped me. Anthony, stupid self. He wasn't in our class. He was in the other class. And for some reason, and he was new to the school, so he was embarrassed that they was all making fun of him. He was only like my boyfriend for like 2 days, and then everybody started saying, ha ha, she cried, good, ha ha. And he gonna dump me.
Well, there you go. Kids are mean. But remember, we used to, I remember you saying this. You used to walk the hallway and I'd say, get all your attitudes out the window, blow them out the window.
No. I was talking back in class, and you told me, go stand by the window and say, attitude, so I can get my attitude out. And I had to walk in front of the window, in front of the whole class, and I was
and
like,
blow your attitude out. Oh God, you guys were, oh, I miss those years.
Well, I don't, and you were into arts and crafts as well, and I loved it. I didn't know how you were able to draw. What is the thing? It's called, Miss Smith. Is it something glyphics?
Oh yeah, calligraphy.
Calligraphy.
Yeah.
You knew how to do. Did you learn that, or did you just?
I taught it myself. I mean, I was okay at it, but I could have been better. But we did a lot of that. Remember, we used to do a lot of art projects, and we did so much. You know what? That's when teaching was fun. Mm-hmm. And when you you touched people's lives as a teacher, listen, I was very fortunate for you to validate that for me, right? As a teacher, not many teachers teach that person who becomes famous and that's out there. When teachers have that validation and they know that they've touched the lives of several, students. I mean, listen, not everybody likes their teacher. I'm sure there were people who, thought I was too strict, but
yeah. Oh, a lot of people thought you were strict. So many people were scared to be in your class.
And I was strict, but I was strict for a reason, because it was just always knowing and believing in yourself, doing what was right, and being respectful, right? Yes. And that would take you places in life. And I think you took that with you.
Yes, I was about to say you showed me how a powerful woman could keep her femininity while still being a freaking boss and still demanding respect. Because as a kid, I didn't really know how to articulate it, but I would go in other classes, or, like, let's say if a substitute teacher came in, or other teachers that I had to be around, I would see how they weren't able to demand the respect of the class. They weren't able to calm the children down. You got so much done in the curriculum because you allowed us to have fun and to do all these amazing things we loved to do, but on one condition. Oh, you're not going to play with me. You're not going to disrespect me. And that's what we were going to establish day one. And you established that. And so where I didn't really see my mother being so strict in that way, it was good for me to have a balance of two different kinds of women. And both of those things, both of those personality traits, it serves you as women. But I needed to see that. I needed to see a woman be like that, you know? So thank you. It didn't hurt that you were really stylish and pretty. I think everybody also, you know, all girls are gonna like
Well,
a girl that they're like, oh, she's that cute. And da-da-da. I used to be like, oh, I wonder if one day I could go in Miss Smith's closet and she could give me something really like, yo. And
I'd
that,
like to come into your closet now.
right. You know what? I'll send you some stuff. I know your taste. Okay, but this is the last thing I'm gonna tell. This is the last thing I'm gonna say.
I gotta take a picture of us. Hold on.
It's funny though, Miss Smith. Yes.
I'm taking a picture. Smile. Oh, I love you.
That's ugly. Me. But listen, last thing. It's you. I was just like 3 days ago, I was about to post something. I went on TV for my first time ever with you. And I was just about to post me. They had my fans on Twitter had a little video of me saying something, and I still had like my Trinidadian accent. And so I'm gonna post it on Instagram tomorrow, actually, because I was just about to post it like a few days ago. So it's interesting that I saw you pop up on the live. I'm gonna post it tomorrow so you guys can see. And you know what, Miss Smith, I want to talk to you about some other things behind the scenes because I feel like
Absolutely.
now I'm in a space where, because you know that I think last time I saw you physically is when I went back to PS45. We gave out turkeys and stuff.
Turkeys and Quinn said, "Oh, we going." He was a baby. Do you remember what he said?
About my lips?
No. You tried to kiss him. No, you had ice cream cones. You had like a brassiere thing on with ice cream cones. And he looked up. Now, he was little. And he said, are we going to dinner with Aunt Nikki? And I said, I don't think so. And he said, okay, because she's very inappropriately dressed. And then we went backstage and you were trying to kiss him and he was like, big red lipstick on and he was like, what? And now I can come and give your baby hugs. Oh my God.
Miss Smith, I would love for you to
I told you
see
your
my
life
son.
was going to change. I DM'd you. I said, girl, your life is going to change.
I really would like for you to see my son, and I would love for him to have you guys in his life, if possible.
I would love that. I would love that.
He's
You
so.
remember you saw Kevin, my husband, when you were filming.
Isn't that crazy?
I was like, go. He was texting me, and I said, you need to go up to her, find her. He's like, I will. Do you remember? You're not going to remember this, but this is a funny story for everybody. So it was Martin Luther King's birthday, which is my birthday, January 16th, that weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And you stood in the middle of the class and you said, today is the birthday of two wonderful people, Martin Luther King and Miss Smith, and everybody say, yay, Onika.
Yeah, I never knew what I said, but I remember it's a part of the video. At the end, I said, everybody say, thank you, Onika. And I was like, and I went like this, and when I went like this, the whole class was like, oh, shut up. But it was mad funny. We have that on videotape too. Okay, listen, I'm gonna let.
I love you. I'm losing. Did I lose you?
No, make sure you hang up because it might not let me.
We will talk.
All right, we will.